Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm doing the new arrival video for November 29th, 2024. Technically, this is the Black Friday new arrival video, but this is all the non-Record Store Day stuff. I put a video up yesterday of all of the Record Store Day stuff, so if you want to see the Record Store Day exclusives, go watch that video. But this is all the standard stuff. And now normally there is nothing really to show you in this week, but I don't know if you could see here, there is a giant pile of box sets and actually a huge pile of new releases. It used to be manufacturers didn't really want to compete with Record Store Day, but now it seems like they're just tacking stuff on. So there's a ton of stuff to show you guys. Also, I'm running my, I guess I've only done it twice, I'm running the Black Friday sale. So online and in-store, I'm having 10% off of all in-stock, new and used, non-Record Store Day items. Record Store Day item, full price. But non-Record Store Day items, new and used, online and in-store for the weekend is 10% off. So get in here and clean me out. Buy it all. It'd be great. Okay, so a lot of pre-orders actually were announced this week. I'll start with, I wonder what, sometimes Alex puts on some stuff here I don't know about. Kendrick Lamar? GNX, there's a regular and an indie exclusive. That's coming out March 7th. The Who, the story of The Who, that's coming out December. We also have, no doubt, the singles, 1992 to 2003. That's coming out in December. Sonic Youth, Hold That Tiger. That's coming out February 7th. We've got The Weeknd, Hurry Up Tomorrow, January 24th. We've got Genesis, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, the 50th Anniversary Super Deluxe Edition box set coming out March 28th. Mal Waldron, Rat Now, Paris 1970 from Sam Records. That is actually on the way. I just put it up today as a pre-order, but I'm going to have that in the next couple of days. It was actually supposed to be here today, got held up in customs. Probably be here Friday, maybe Monday of next week, but it's coming quick. But yeah, the sale. Buy stuff. It'll be fantastic for me and for you too. Actually, if you check out our on sale section, so on the website, we actually have a section that has merchandise that's already up to over half off, and then you're going to get 10% on top of that as well. So check out the sale section. I'll really be losing my ace on that particular sale, but it'll be good because I got too much stuff here. And if you're international, yeah, we got killer international rates. Fantastic. All the customs, duties, everything's prepaid on the website. So no tail end surprises. Let me start with the box sets, including this. Oh my God, this is beefy. U2's How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. This is the Super Deluxe Limited Edition Collector's 8 LP box set. Includes the Shadow album, How to Reassemble an Atomic Bomb, brand new discovered songs from the archives of U2, alongside live rare audio, an 8x12, let's see, a book. There's all kinds of stuff in this. Yeah, check it out online. It's big, it's heavy. There's a live show in here, 2005. All kinds of stuff. Eric Clapton's Crossroads, the Guitar Festival 2023. 6 LP set featuring 48 tracks from the festival. Clapton, Her, Joe Bonamassa, The Wallflowers, Santana, John McLaughlin, Los Lobos. Looks pretty solid. What's Clapton doing? Crossroads with Stevie Wonder. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. This I think is a restock, but it slipped in here. This is the numbered limited edition Velvet Underground loaded box set, numbered to 1970. I'm surprised this hasn't sold out already. This originally was an exclusive to their website, but then they opened it up to retail. And when I got it last time, it sold out right away, and it took a while to get restocked. We got an 8 LP deluxe box set of Laura Nyro's American Dreamer, highlighting the classic period from 67 to 78, an additional LP of rarities and live recordings, also exclusive to this box. All right. Woo! Happy days. It's always a good time when there's more new order. We've got New Order's Brotherhood, the 3rd box set. I think we've got Low Life, Paralyzing Corruption, and now we've got Brotherhood, the definitive edition. You've got the original studio album, 48-page hardbook, Rarities audio CD. Brotherhood Live from 1987. You got a DVD. TV appearances from 86, 87. Japanese studio footage. Another DVD from Manchester. Multiple live shows. All kinds of cool stuff on this. This series has been absolutely fantastic. I've got them. Love them. What is this? 35th anniversary of Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood. This is the deluxe edition vinyl box set. It includes all kinds of stuff, as you can see there on the back. Pause. Zoom in. There you go. They did a 7-inch box set for Record Store Day. That is shown on the previous video. The Prestige Recordings, Miles Davis, 54. Lacquer's cut by Kevin Gray. Actually, I was talking to Kevin Gray about this morning, and I didn't understand what he was actually talking about. And I'm like 99% sure what this was, but he was like telling me, yeah, one of the craft records, it says mastered by Paul Blackmore and lacquer's cut by Kevin Gray, which kind of implies that it's digital. He said, but I cut that from tape. So I'm pretty sure that's this. Because I'm like, no. Because originally when he was talking, I thought he was talking about the Miles Davis Workin', which I pulled up the hype sticker. I'm like, no, that just has your name on it. He goes, oh. You know, but keep in mind, he's mastering stuff sometimes a year in advance. But it looks like it was this. So this was not really on my radar, but now I'm like I said, 99% positive that's this box set he was talking about. Because I've never seen that mastered by Paul Blakemore, lacquer's cut by Kevin Gray, but all analog. I'll be all on that. Okay, I don't think really anybody got these. Technically, this was last week's new arrival, but the box set came. Of course, they gave us the old, you know, and the LPs actually were not allocated, and I got those this past Monday. So this is the first time I'm able to show them. Technically, they came out last week, though. The Beatles, something new. I also did a standalone video on this. The Beatles' second album. I'm a fan of these. Didn't think I would like them. They're actually quite good. A Hard Day's Night. Got a Rhino Hi-Fi Doors video coming this week as well, for those who've been asking. The early Beatles. Beatles 65. Meet the Beatles. And some New Order 12 inches to go with the box set. I've got State of the Nation. Bizarre Love Triangle. Touched by the Hand of God. This is the companion album to the U2 How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, right? That's the name of it. This is How to Dismantle, oh wait a minute. The companion album might be the Record Store Day. So this is the remaster of the original album. If you want the companion album, that's a Record Store Day exclusive. This is the 20th anniversary remastered version of it. To go with the box set, this is Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood. This is the Ghostly Ruby and Clear Vinyl Indie exclusive variant. And then we've got a standard black vinyl variant. Ooh, from the Acoustic Sounds Verve series, Mel Torme. Beautiful singing voice. Don't sleep on Mel Torme. It's fantastic. I'm looking forward to this. This is, I think, going to be one of the standouts of the series, but I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. From Blue Note, we got McCoy Tyner, Joe Henderson, Forces of Nature, live at Slugs. Never before heard blistering live set. This should be good. Transferred from Jack DeJohnette's original tape reels and mastered by Matt Luthans, who works at Coherent with Kevin Gray and at the Mastering Lab in Salina. Henry Mancini, the 100th Sessions. This is a new tribute album with Lizzo, Quincy Jones, Stevie Wonder, Michael Bublé, includes a signed letter from Audrey Hepburn to Harry Mancini. This is on Pink Panther vinyl. The new album from Marilyn Manson. This is on opaque red vinyl. This is One Assassination Under God. The new Smashing Pumpkins. Agori Mori Me. This is the independent record store exclusive. Doesn't actually say if it's a color variant, but it does say it on the hype sticker. And this is the standard vinyl variant. We got a repressing of 20th anniversary edition of Gwen Stefani's iconic multi-platinum solo debut. This was a big one, neon pink, 2 LP vinyl. Hey, look. A lot of people give me shite about my Gwen Stefani poster on the videos I film at home. First of all, she's gorgeous in that poster. I don't care what anybody says. I actually loved No Doubt when I was a kid, and I actually like some of her solo stuff. I more prefer No Doubt. But that's a great poster because A, it's autographed, and B, it was for the show she did at American West Arena for this tour. And it's such a beautiful poster because it's like gold lined. It's a beautiful poster. And I actually got it from Danny Zelisko, who was the promoter of that show. But the reason it's in that back shot is because I don't have blur issues. I've got photographs and cool memorabilia like that all throughout my house, but I had to kind of round up stuff that wasn't going to create an issue with the lighting in that room. So that's why it's there. I know it looks a little weird next to the Beatles, but yeah. Dire Straits Making Movies. This is the half-speed master variation. Gerald Way. Hesitant Alien. Beetlejuice from Waxwork Records. This is purple and white smoke and fluorescent green double vinyl with a D-side etching. This is the Light in the Attic exclusive. Sabrina Carpenter. Evolution. Sabrina Carpenter's Singular Act 1. Sabrina Carpenter's Singular Act 2. Oh, fantastic. Look at this. This is no doubt going to sell out. The original TV soundtrack to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Fantastic. I wonder if it has the full You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch by Thurl Ravenscroft. His voice is absolutely, that song can never be redone and be anywhere near as good as the original. It's just so perfect. Such a classic. There's a couple of classics I grew up with, you know, every year around the holidays. You watch that. Charlie Brown, right? And The Wizard of Oz. Turns out my 17-year-old has never seen The Wizard of Oz. At least he said he's never seen The Wizard of Oz, which was a mistake on his part because this weekend I'm going to force him to sit and watch The Wizard of Oz with me. The Princess Diaries, the original soundtrack. This is first time on clear with blue splatter vinyl. Well, first time it's been on clear with blue splatter vinyl. Oddly enough, my very first memory in life, I was probably maybe 4 or 5 years old. My very first memory is sitting on the couch on my father's lap. He was laying down and I was sitting on him or laying with him, and we were watching The Wizard of Oz. That was my to this day, my very first memory. Maybe a year or two after that, my second memory is getting a bike for Christmas. But my first memory was on this planet was watching The Wizard of Oz. So I'm going to force my kid to do it. Megan Thee Stallion. This is Megan. She's kind of covered up there, but just in case. Oh my God. She's covered up. Come on, Megan, put some clothes on. You're giving me ajna. This is the opaque metallic silver vinyl variant. What do we got here? First time on vinyl, Nicki Minaj. This is the pink print featuring Anaconda and Only. 30th anniversary of Third Base's The Cactus album. God, there's a lot of new arrivals. Orbital, a beginner's guide, the best of. The Black Pumas. I think they've got as many live albums out now as studio albums. This is live from Brooklyn Paramount. Nathaniel Ratcliffe. Self-titled. This is a metallic gold variant. Love me some Donna Summer. The Greatest Hits Expanded, 2LP black and vinyl edition. The undisputed queen of disco. That's true. Kool and the Gang, Unite. This is a Culture Factory issue, yeah. On red and blue vinyl. Great Moments with Chet Baker. Numbered edition of 1,500 copies. Nice. Music on vinyl, 1,236. This is number 1,236. Kind of a linen textured copy. Oddly enough, so I mentioned Kraft sent me, and I don't get very many free records, but Kraft kind of sent me, I don't even know if they know that I have a YouTube channel. I think they just sent them to me because I have a record store and I buy a lot of Kraft records. So every now and then I'll get like posters for the store, and I'll get like the old Coroplast album covers, but they sent me a little box of records. And this Opa Golden Wigs was in it. Oh, this record is fantastic. It was a record I wasn't familiar with. Smokin' funk jazz, just really, really good. Highly recommend this. All analog, cut by Kevin Gray from the master tapes. That and the Truck Turner soundtrack was kind of the highlight of that box. Diana Krall, Only Trust Your Heart, the very first time on vinyl. Put out by Verve. From Culture Factory, we've got Cecil Taylor's Student Studies. Echo and the Bunnymen, Greatest Hits Live in London. This is a limited edition yellow vinyl. Bush. 16 Stone. This is a limited edition red vinyl. I love records. Just for the, like, I look at this and like I immediately had a flashback to, I was dating a girl when I was 16 years old. I'm not going to drag the story on, but you don't get this experience from anything but records. Just the minute I saw that cover, just the memories came rushing back to my head. Unfortunately, one of the memories was she dumped me after a couple of weeks, but that's besides the point. It was a good time, those couple of weeks. Scissor Sisters, the self-titled album. Anyway, she was a huge Bush fan. That's where I was going with that. Played the hell out of that album every time I saw her. Phaser Days, Soft Power. Actually, the Wedding Singer soundtrack, too. She was a big fan of that. That was a good soundtrack. Zach Bryan, The Great American Bar Scene. The Chemical Brothers, Exit Planet Dust. My Morning Jacket Live, Volume 4. Terminal 5, New York City, The Tennessee Fire. Boy, that's a mouthful. 3 LPs on red vinyl. The Doors, live in New York from the Felt Forum. This is one of the absolute best released concerts of all time. It came out originally as a 6 CD box set. This is kind of the highlights from the box set. Really, really good. It's not cheap. I had to import this from Germany, maybe, but fantastic concert live. I was just digging around online. I realized I didn't have that. I'm like, I got to get that Felt, because people ask me all the time, if I'm going to do a concert, what's the best? It's not the Hollywood Bowl. It's that particular Felt Forum show. Sound quality, I think, is probably the best it ever was, too. The Midnighters, Greatest. Fairport Conventions, Full House. From Vault, we have Surfbeat, The Challengers, on sea glass blue vinyl. Jazz is Dead, Volume 21. Little Big Town, The Christmas Record. This one kind of threw us off. This must have been originally scheduled to be a Record Store Day title, but then it wasn't because it's not on the list anymore, and it came with our normal orders, but it actually has a Record Store Day Black Friday tag on it. So sometimes that happens. Some things get delayed, sometimes things get removed, sometimes things get added. Grace Bowers, The Hodgepodge, Wine on Venus. Damn. What is this? Adele 19? Maybe this is just a restock. It has been a while since we've had this. I think that's what she did. A couple of hot restocks, titles that we haven't had in a while. Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night, Blue Note 85th Anniversary, all analog cut from the master tape by Kevin Gray. This is the blue vinyl indie exclusive, Idle Moments. Restock of some Taylor Swift, 1989, the Sunrise Boulevard yellow vinyl version. And Taylor Swift's Red. We're going to sell a lot of Taylor Swift come Friday. The holiday seasons, boy. Oh, boy. Taylor sells. Even though she stiffed us, record stores. Very disappointed in you, Taylor. I haven't forgot. I'm going to go on Twitter, I think, tonight and say things. Very disappointed. You decided to line up with Target, big box conglomerate. I still know you're watching. Very sad. Very disappointed that you would do it to us independent, struggling record store owners. This stuff is all available on the website at theingroove.com. Until next time.